It is morning, and today is my tryout. Um, Last week, I felt ready, and I wasn't nervous. I wasn't excited. I just felt ready for this. Today, this time, I don't know, man. I'm feeling rough. I still feel ready, but man, I'm feeling rough. But let's get to work. So here we are again on the road to Kansas City. Wrestling tryout take number 2. So last week on this trip, I was ready. I wasn't nervous. I wasn't excited. I was just ready. I cannot say the same this week. I am. So I missed several days of my medication, and I restarted taking it on Monday. And since Monday, I have felt like absolute horseshit. Like when you're out and about or you're at work and everybody you see just walks up to you and like, "Are you okay?" Yeah, that's been my entire week. Like, "Are you okay? You look like you feel bad." That's just like, yeah, I feel like crap. But Monday, I believe it was Monday, I got an email from the KC Wrestling Academy saying that there was a mix-up, and they apologized, and they said that something came up, things happen, shit happened, and they said that if I wanted to come in this week, we could still do the tryout. So it's like, okay, yeah, I still want to do my tryout, not knowing when I said that I was going to be feeling like shit all week. But you can't wait for the perfect moment, because the perfect moment will never be perfect. So you have to take your opportunities when they present themselves, and so here I am on the road again. So here we are again outside the Kansas City Wrestling Academy. I am early, like always, because that's how I roll. I am cautiously optimistic. I know last time I thanked a lot of people, and because I was trying to remember everybody to thank, I forgot to thank Ryan Harms, my MMA coach, and Mac, my former now personal trainer. Mac has moved to Atlanta, but I wouldn't be here without them, so I need to make sure I give them some love, especially Ryan, who would literally be here right now if I would have let him. Yeah, I don't have a lot to say. I think I said a lot of what I needed to say last week. Now we just got to get the work done. Just finished my tryout, and it didn't go terribly. Didn't go great. How do I say this? I have a lot to work on, which is kind of what I expected. What I didn't anticipate was what I struggled with the most was the movement of the ring. I don't normally get like movement sickness and like seasick, like vertigo and shit like that, but maybe it's because I've been feeling bad all week and the med change. But man, I had my tryout today for Kansas City Wrestling Academy, and I didn't shit the bed, but I didn't kill it either. I did the exercises to the best of my ability, and we got into the ring. I hit the ropes. I think I did mildly all right. But it was when Mr. Hood started hitting the ropes as well, pretty much whenever he moved in the ring, and whenever I wasn't moving in the ring and he was, I started getting really, really dizzy, and like it felt like I was like, I felt like I was constantly falling. But I knew I wasn't, but like I felt like I was falling, and like I couldn't, like I could see him, but it was like he was miles away, but I knew he was like just a few feet away. It was really, so it was like, the best way I can describe it, it was a very bizarre version of seasickness. Like I've been on a boat and felt motion sickness before. It was like that, but really different at the same time. Now, I don't know if this is going to be something that I'm going to have to deal with every time, or if this was something that, because I'm still feeling really sick because of restarting my meds this week. And that's why, because I was still feeling really sick today. But that really hampered the last half of our tryout. And like I said, I don't know if this is going to be a every time I step into the ring thing, or if it's just, like I said, today was just a bad day because of my meds. I emailed my doctor and asked him if this could be a med thing. Mr. Hood has given me some drills and things to work on my equilibrium. It's a really hard word for me to say, but I think like overall, if I had to be honest with myself, I don't think I don't want to say pass fail on like this tryout, but I definitely like I realized I'm not ready to start training yet. But I also realized I'm further along than I thought I was, and that I have made a lot more progress than I give myself credit for. And I know things to work on, which is really important for me because I have an idea of what to work on. And more importantly is like, so honestly, before I had to try out, there was a small bit of doubt in the back of my brain that like, do you really want to do this? Do you really want to become a professional wrestler? And even after I was so dizzy that I could like everything was spinning, and yeah, even in that moment when I was in that ring and I felt like I was falling through space, I still wanted to be there. Now, I didn't want to throw up, so I got out of the ring because I, honest to God, thought I was going to throw up. And truth be told, I did end up throwing up once I got outside. The doubt, that small doubt that was in the back of my brain, that I wanted to become, do you want to become a professional wrestler, is now gone. And the answer is yes. Now, I have goals to work for. I know what to work on. I have drills to work on with Brian. I have drills to work on with my new professional trainer, which I need to set up. I have goals, and I talked to Mr. Hood, and he's more than willing to allow me to come back and do another tryout. I definitely want to get my meds thing figured out first, because I don't know, part of me really thinks it's the meds, because I've never felt like that before. I mean, I've never really been in a ring like that before, but I don't know, the way it felt this week, I've been feeling off all week. And so part of me really thinks this is the meds, but we'll find out. I am so very thankful. So I've already thanked you guys all. There was a moment, like, so we started the training, or not, we started the tryout, and he's like, why, tell me a little bit about you. And, I kind of assumed they were going to ask that, and I had run this whole scenario through my brain so much, but you wouldn't fucking believe it. The moment he asked me that, and I started telling him my story, I started getting emotional. I'm like, God damn it, don't fucking start crying in front of this fucking hard-ass wrestler, you son of a bitch. I had to really, it's like I told him about my father, and like when my father died, I realized, I didn't want to die. I was always told I was going to die before 40. And at that moment, I was like, I didn't want to die. And I rediscovered my love for professional wrestling, and I started working. And it just kind of came out, and like I fought my tears back. And what's funny is, like I said, I had practiced that in my head to not be emotional when I said that. But the moment I started telling him that, I was like, fuck me, dude, you're going to start crying. But I guess honesty does that sometimes, Sometimes when you're honest, I'm an emotional dude. What can I say? I did enjoy hitting the ropes. It's weird because it hurts a little bit. I mean, okay, full disclosure, I didn't hit the ropes running full speed like wrestlers do. I was maybe doing 30% speed. So imagine if I'm doing it at full speed, it's gonna hurt a lot fucking more. But I don't know. There's just, maybe it's because I've been so big my entire life. The feeling of something being able to bounce me back and not break is just exciting and fun, and I just really enjoyed it. And I look forward to doing it again. I think that's all I got to say for now. Yeah.
I can't predict the future.